Hello, my name is Tom Gayler. I'm a designer on the Improving Local Building Control project, working on the alpha phase alongside local authority building control from Lambeth, as amongst other partners as well. Today, I'm presenting our initial prototype for a customer portal. This responds to one of the needs identified in Discovery, which was for a way for customers of local authority building control to easily keep track of what's happening with their application and more easily manage their interactions, such as booking site visits and asking questions to the surveyor responsible. We're proposing that a customer portal which is accessible by email. Customers will receive emails throughout the process, updating them with the progress of their application, and from these emails they'll be able to at any point come back and access the portal and see latest actions or ask any questions. So we're going to have a look from this email how it links through to the web portal, where you can see the details of the application are available. We can see the status, and we can see what's happening next, including upcoming site visits that have already been booked and what is needs to be booked next. Below that, we've got the ability to see a more full picture of the process of this application, both what's being completed and what is to come through the remainder of the process. We believe this helps give both those informed and maybe less informed about building control, so that might be the domestic client as well as their contractor or principal designer, the ability to be very clear about where the process is and access any documentation or outcomes as may be necessary. We've also included the ability for anyone who's got access to this to ask a question about the case and receive a response from the local authority. So we're going to have a look at how a site visit can be booked. So we're going to say that the works on site for this application have reached the point where it is suitable for an inspector to come out to look at the works in relation to the drainage. So when a site visit is selected, we can see that there are two options that are available to be booked for this. We believe that by allowing sort of a simple way to book the earliest available appointment, we can solve user needs quite quickly. However, if they do need to find a time further in the future, there's the ability to do so via this link and then picking a date on the calendar, confirming that. And then when they go to confirm the booking, to help inspectors make sure they're able to access the site and see any details, the contact for the day can be selected. So where there might be multiple contractors, and if any of those contractors have been previously added, they can be found for a drop-down, they can be selected by the user, or any new contacts can be added if needed, if there's a change in contractor or someone different who would be responsible for the site that day. Once they've selected who's going to be available, and confirm booking, and that's available, there's a link to add that to their calendar, as well as cancel and find a new day if there's any need to do that. So once they've made that, they can obviously change the booking from the list here. We're also going to have a look at the Ask a Question feature. So we know that questions and communication are really key and obviously something that people really value about the relationship they have with the local authority. So this is a very simple form in which a question can be answered that can be sent across. This will be received straight into the back office system, so helping sort of triage, manage and respond to queries without having to manage different mailboxes. That can be picked up and responded to, and then any responses will be recorded here. So there'll be, as well as the application sort of steps, any questions or queries will also be recorded. Both the question and the answer will be recorded for the customer and for the local authority, helping sort of give a real sense of clarity between the two about what's happening, what's happened next, and any options or alternatives that have been considered. If you've got any questions or comments about this, please do get in touch. We look forward to sharing further iterations of this prototype with you as the project goes on.